Actually, instead of the light, I'm going to go in with the dark. And what you do is you do it fairly quick and thin to begin with. So this is just like the background color here and there. And it doesn't have to be exact. It just needs the flavor of the trees and how they're broken up. I'm trying to portray my love of nature onto a canvas and trying to get people to see it through my eyes. And I use a fairly stiff brush, which helps with this sort of technique. Being raised on the shores of the Ottawa River in the Laurentian mountains in the fall, the colors. I've seen moose in my backyard. We used to go fishing half a mile from my house and catch trout in little rivers and creeks, and just fell in love with it and started drawing it. I was drawing squirrels when I was 5. I don't try and analyze too much. I just sort of let it happen sometimes. And I started teaching, and what I found was I learned probably more than they did. I try not to teach them my style. I try and find out what they want to do and just guide them through it. So now this is basically, see the background, and then you go in with another color. If you notice some of my paintings, the texture is quite thick and it's almost sculpture on canvas, some of them. I love the ease of blending, but mostly it was the texture, and I got to like the smell of oil paint. So this is just a quick, just so you get an idea of, see, I've gone in with a middle value, then I'm going in with a bit of shadow areas, and then last you go in with the highlights. And trees are just, it's just like a flavor of a tree. You're not painting every leaf, you're just trying to get it to get the feel of that tree. We're these deletion creatures, and we minimize and condense everything, that when we look at a tree trunk, oh, it's brown, and you paint it. But if you look at it, probably half of them are violet. Some are red, some are green. There's very few brown trunks out there. See when the texture that's on there, and you can see the little hair strokes in the paint? That's the part that I enjoy the most. So then when somebody buys this painting and it's in their living room or their dining room or wherever, and the sun goes from here to here, it's a different painting, because there's different shadows on all of these little dots and colors and brush strokes. And I'm going to paint till I'm not here anymore. This is part of my legacy, is my art. No, I'll never stop. Never. So that's the beginning of the background. And even if you go to High Park and there's all this color, and people walk through it and they don't see it. They're desensitized or what, I'm not sure, but I'm painting these little glimpses of somewhere in the woods, a little bit of color, or a tree trunk, or a pond, or a lily pad, that hundreds and thousands of people walk by and don't see. And I want them to see it.